Hi, I'm Deborah Sue Blair Abram. I'm Mr. William Blair Jr.'s oldest daughter and very proud of him. I've always wanted to be just like my daddy, and when I got older, I said, I can't be like my daddy because he's a boy and I'm a girl, but we have the same spirit, so now I know that I can not walk in his footsteps, but I'll walk behind him and I try and do a great job. I love my daddy. He's a great friend of mine. He's a hero of mine. To me, he's not gone. He's just with God. His spirit is still with me. He's given me a source of strength since he left here on Resurrection Sunday morning. And I thank him for the memories. I thank him for the way that he's paid for his family and the way that he's paid for all of the Dallas Metroplex, because he was for the people. He was a people's man. He loved the people. He always wanted to do more for people and make sure that they were recognized. And he used to tell me, Deb, you start at home and then you spread yourself abroad. So his work in me will never be done, and I will continue to work with others, with my dad, in the city of Dallas and throughout this world, because he has touched the world. And I thank God for him again and for the memories again. And he's not gone. He'll still always be with me right here in my heart. God bless you all, and thank you for this opportunity.
My name is Pastor C.J. Duffy of Colorblind Anointed Ministries in Como, Texas, formerly of Sulphur Springs, Texas. I am Mr. William Blair, no-hitters chaplain in hospice. I was his pastor in his winging days, and we had a lot of great times together. He would always say, I'm going to put you on the map. And he has. Everyone he come in contact with, he had an influence in their lives, from young to old. Mr. Blair has been such an influential inspiration, not only to East Texas and Sulphur Springs, but all of Dallas-Fort Worth area and his family, just bringing them together. I thank God for bringing him into my life. Of course, I was a former professional fighter for years, so we had a contact. Him being a Hall of Famer. I call him no-hitter because he pitched a no-hitter. And no matter what situation he was in or what he did, I come in and I can say, no-hitter. He would stop everything he did, hold up his finger, because we had so much respect for one another. Even after church services, he never had negative comments about what was being preached or what was said. He would always say, we're going to get the people here and the Spirit will draw them. The Spirit will keep them. So Blair has always, I see that the spiritual connection that we have will be forever. I thank God for bringing him into my path, and he into the Blair families into our paths, so that kingdom jurisdiction and kingdom work can continue to go on. Thank God for all that he's done in my life and all the things that he's going to be influenced in the days to come. Look forward to some great days ahead by even just using the Blair name. Even in Sulphur Springs, 80 miles away, 100 miles away, people have gotten to understand who the Blair family is. So praise the Lord for Mr. Blair. No-hitter.
Hello, I'm John Beckwith Jr., and I'm here today to celebrate the life of Mr. William Blair. He poured so much into my life. He was always available for me, even with his age, his wisdom, and everything he brought to this city. He would take the time to speak to a young man like myself. And I tell you, I'm really blessed that he has given me his wisdom, that he's shared so many different things with me. And if I could just say one thing about him, what I'll say is that he is a true hero. He's a hero to this city, this state, as well as to this nation, and everything he's done for the young African-American men in this community. God bless you, William Blair.
I'm Rick Callahan, Dallas City Councilman, District 5. Bill Blair was a great guy. He always had a lot of great baseball stories in the Negro Leagues and back. And, some of the guys that he played with, he's talking about James, Cool Papa Bell, and Satchel Paige, and people like that. He just very colorful individual in terms of the kinds of stories that he would tell, and everybody knows what he meant to Southern Dallas, South Dallas. We're starting a Martin Luther King parade and all that kind of stuff, and just what a great loss for the city, but what a great life too. 92 years, wow. I mean, just a great guy. And we know he's in a better place now, but it was just neat to be able to have known the guy and talk with him from time to time. So God rest his soul.
Yes, I want to share my appreciation and remembrance of Mr. Blair, a person I've known over years, period of years. Great man, did a great, made great accomplishments for the Dallas community. He loved Dallas. And he would be missed, but his memory will never die. God bless Mr. Blair. God bless his family. Thank you.
This is Rick Sorrell, Superintendent, Dallas County Schools. A couple of words about Mr. Bill Blair. That's what happens to everybody. You have to take a breath to think about all the contributions that he made to the city. The thing that I remember the most is that wonderful smile and that dry wit that he had. When you saw him coming with that, you knew he had a joke for you, and you knew it was going to be fabulous. We already miss him. We will always miss him. God bless him and his family.
My name is Gene Turner. Been in Dallas since 1942. Been knowing Mr. Blair all the time from 1942 until now. Mr. Blair was a great friend of mine and a great friend to every person he ever met. Mr. Blair helped a lot of people get rich and never wanted nothing for himself. If it was some kind of promotion for anybody, they always ran to him because he could always get it done. Because he thought more of other people almost than he did himself. That's what I told everybody. That he thought more him doing something for somebody else than doing something for himself. I don't want to call it a name, but a lot of people have gotten rich because of Mr. Blair. A lot of people have gotten different jobs and different positions because of Mr. Blair. I remember when I was a youngster in North Dallas, Mr. Blair and Woody Coulter, who was friends, would come by the park and holler at us and say, "You're not catching that ball right. Get in front of that ball. Don't be reaching out there." A lot of things he done for us will never be forgotten. And Mr. Blair was a great friend of mine. He was just like my brother. I called him my elder brother. All of his kids call me Uncle Chili. But it's just hard for me to even go through a lot of things about him. He meant so much to me as a personal friend. I want to say God bless the entire family, all of his children, that he'll hold them in the palm of his powerful hand. Mr. Blair was some kind of man in this part of this country.
Hi, my name is Gloria Russell. I'm a good friend of Mr. Blair. We did some research together. When I was doing the Griggs Chapel Missionary Baptist Church Pictorial Committee book, he was very helpful to me, and I'm certainly going to miss him. I always go to any event that he's sponsoring. Got a great loss, Mr. Blair. Thank you.